This is Bonifacio Global City, one of the most modern and expensive districts in the Philippines. Home to multinational companies, luxury condominiums, and some of the country's wealthiest residents. But just a few decades ago, none of this existed. Before the glass towers, before the shopping districts, before the billion-peso developments. This was a military base, and its story stretches back more than a century. In 1902, during the American colonial period, the United States established a military reservation south of Manila. It was called Fort McKinley, named after U.S. President William McKinley. The base served as a strategic military installation and became one of the most important American military facilities in the country. For decades, thousands of American soldiers trained and operated here. At the time, the area looked nothing like the city we know today. Instead of skyscrapers and business districts, the landscape was dominated by open fields, military barracks, and training grounds. After Philippine independence, control of the military reservation gradually shifted to the Philippine government. In 1957, Fort McKinley was renamed Fort Bonifacio in honor of Andres Bonifacio, one of the heroes of the Philippine Revolution. The military base became the headquarters of several important units of the armed forces of the Philippines. For many Filipinos, Fort Bonifacio became synonymous with military service, discipline, and national defense. But history would soon give the area a different role. During the turbulent decades of Philippine history, Fort Bonifacio witnessed major political events. The area became associated with military operations and political conflicts. Some facilities within the reservation were used to detain political prisoners during periods of unrest. While the base remained an important military center, the land surrounding it was becoming increasingly valuable. As Metro Manila expanded, the government began looking at ways to transform portions of the military reservation into economic assets. In the 1990s, a bold vision emerged. Large portions of Fort Bonifacio were opened for redevelopment. Government agencies and private developers began transforming former military land into a master-planned urban district. Roads were laid out. Infrastructure was built. Investment poured in. What was once a military reservation slowly evolved into a city designed for the future. Over the next 2 decades, development accelerated rapidly. International companies established offices here. Luxury residential towers rose into the skyline. Shopping centers, parks, restaurants, and entertainment venues transformed the district into one of the country's most desirable locations. Today, BGC is often compared to global business districts around the world. It represents a new face of urban development in the Philippines. Unlike many parts of Metro Manila that developed organically over decades, BGC was carefully planned. Its wider roads, pedestrian-friendly streets, and organized layout make it stand out. Public art, open spaces, and modern infrastructure helped create a city designed for both business and lifestyle. This unique approach has attracted investors, tourists, entrepreneurs, and residents from across the country. From an American military base to Fort Bonifacio, from military grounds to one of the Philippines' most valuable business districts. The transformation of BGC is more than a story about buildings. It's a story about how land, history, and vision can completely reshape a city. And every time people walk through these streets today, they're standing on land that witnessed more than a century of Philippine history. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we uncover more stories behind the places that shaped the Philippines. This is Wander PH.